Hello everyone, great welcome to today's lecture. So this is Brindha Devi from Department of Mathematics from Ratnam College of Arts and Science. So today we are going to see about some introductory concepts in the subject of number theory. So hope from the lower classes we will be learning about numbers. And starting from the school we will be learning numbers and the properties of numbers. So today we are going to discuss about number theory. So number theory is otherwise called as higher arithmetic. So let me tell you what number theory means. So probably from the name we can just say that it is dealing with the properties of numbers, and we will be obtaining certain interesting results with the help of numbers. So obviously when I say a number, so we can say there are different types of numbers. So starting from prime number, composite number, odd number, even number, and we may come across different types of numbers. So in number theory, so we will be particularly dealing with the natural number system. So in that we are going to see or discuss the properties and let us obtain very interesting results. So the number theory was introduced by a mathematician who is called as Fermat. So he introduced the modern number theory, and number theory has different branches. So we can say geometric number theory, analytic number theory, probability number theory, and etc. So anyhow we are going to learn about numbers. Then why we say about these categories? So because there are certain remarkable features in all these categories. So it depends on how we solve a problem in approaching the integer system. So here in today's lecture we are going to see about different types of obtaining results for the numbers. So basically today we are going to see about divisibility, greatest common divisor, and least common multiple. So these are the three concepts which we are going to discuss today. So before that, so let me like to recall what do you mean by a prime number. So prime number, so most of us know that, so it is nothing but the number which is divisible by 1 and itself. So the only divisors of any number, if it is 1 and the same number itself, then we will be calling that type of numbers as prime numbers. So why? Because prime numbers plays a very important role in the topics which we are going to discuss today. So first let us move on to the concept of divisibility. So divisibility is nothing but, so we have learnt in the lower arithmetic that how to divide a number. So here the divisibility in the same meaning. So when we consider any two integers or any two numbers, we will say that one number will divide the other number when it can be written as a multiple of the other number. For example, so if I take any two numbers A and B, then I can say that A divides B if B can be written as a multiple of A. So let me give you a simple example. So for example, I am just taking a number 12. So obviously we know that the number 3 can divide 12 and the number 4 can divide 12. So 3 and 4 are divisors of 12. So we can express the number 12 as a multiple of 3, because 4 into 3 will give you 12, as well as a multiple of 4. 4 into 3 will give you 12. So any number will be called as a divisor, or it is said to divide the number when it can be written as a multiple of the other number. That is what the divisibility mean. So next we are going to see about what is GCD and LCM, because these two are very important concepts when we study number theory. So GCD is nothing but the greatest common divisor. So whatever numbers you are considering, so there must be a common divisor, and among the common divisor the greatest will be called as the GCD. So for example, I will give you a simple example. So let me take 12 and 24. So when we compare 12 and 24, so we can have the divisors. Like for 12 I can have 1, 3, 4 and 12. And for 24 obviously I can say 1, 3, 4, 6, 12 and 24 as well. So when I compare the divisors of these two numbers, so the greatest number, that is the 12, will be called as the greatest common divisor for 12 and 24. So likewise we can calculate the GCD for higher numbers also. So next we are going to see about least common multiple, that is LCM. So it is nothing but the common number which the both numbers we consider must divide. So for example, let me take the same example 12 and 24. So I have to find what is the least common multiple of 12 and 24. So the least number which must be divisible by both 12 and 24. Obviously it must be 24 because 24 is the least number which is divisible by 12 as well as the 24. So we can say that 24 is the least common multiple of 12 and 24. So I am just saying about GCD as well as LCM. What is the relation between these two? So whatever pair of numbers I am considering, any pair of numbers, the product of it can be written as the product of GCD as well as LCM. It means that, so if I consider A and B as two numbers, so A into B can be written as GCD of A comma B and LCM of A comma B. So this will give you the product of the two numbers. So with the help of this we can obtain a lot of results and very interesting concepts can be obtained from this. So next, so these three concepts are very much important in obtaining various important results in number theory like fundamental theorem of arithmetic, then Euclidean algorithm and modular arithmetic. So these are some advanced concepts in number theory and so I am just stopping the three concepts now and let us see what are some of the applications of number theory. So when I say applications of number theory, it has lot in mathematical field like discrete mathematics. Obviously everywhere this number theory can be applied in physics and also it plays an important role in cryptography as well. So for cryptography in decryption and encryption and defining the public key security, we can just use number theory concepts. So that's all with today's topic. Thank you.